Careful, Cajun. I wouldn't test that theory, were I you. Nick leaned up against the locker bank and tried not to envy Caleb, his dark, perfect Hollywood good looks that made every female in their school pass a longing gaze at him as she walked by, student and teacher. That would hold more weight if you weren't here. Meaning? You said, if my demonic overlord of a father were dead, you wouldn't be in high school anymore to guard me. Now he's gone, and yet here you remain, ever my faithful, handsome protector. He batted his eyelashes playfully. Ignoring Nick's feigned flirtations, Caleb shut the locker and brushed his hand through his stylishly coiffed jet-black hair. His dark eyes flashing orange, he gave Nick a harsh, unamused stare. Yeah, well, my self-preservation and common sense kicked in. If something eats you, they inherit my servitude and soul. As annoying as you are most days, I'd rather deal with you than one of my other possible choices. 'Cause let's face it, my luck and past experiences say it would never be a sexy succubus who spends her days working as a supermodel in a bikini, but rather some scaly, elderly male exhibitionist who likes to pull the wings off Daves and stick us in jars, or nail us to walls. He shoved a chemistry book at Nick. Been there. Done that. Reloop's a bitch, and whoever designed it should be relegated to the lowest level of Thorne's special pit. Nick tisked at him. Poor Caleb. Thousands of years old and still in high school. Dude, you seriously need to speak to a guidance counselor about your transcript? Don't push it, Gautier. My maternal instincts don't kick in till noon. Laughing, Nick stepped away from the locker so that LaShonda could open hers. Dressed in a J-pop-style navy suit, she had her newly done sister locks pulled back into a matching bow. Morning, Miss Sunshine. LaShonda scowled at him as she pulled books for her first period. Someone's in a good mood this morning. Nick winked at her. What can I say? The sight of your beautiful face can cheer my most soured mood. Better not let her boyfriend or your Cody hear you speaking her like that, Gautier, or they'll be having a pair of fried Cajun nuggets for lunch. Smiling, Nick stepped aside for Brenna Adams, LaShonda's best friend, and one of the few people he knew he could count on whenever it mattered. Unlike LaShonda, with her daring style, Brenna was much more sedate in her wardrobe choice, with tan pants and a white shirt. Morning, my other Miss Sunshine. Ever a pleasure to see you. You are in a good mood. Brenna started to scowl until her gaze went past him. By the shift in the air, his instincts told him someone with the highest level of supernatural abilities approached him from behind, someone who was lethal and could kill him in a heartbeat, and without looking he knew exactly who it was, a gifted, celestial being whose qualities he was more than well acquainted with. His heart even lighter, he turned, and blatantly ignoring the PDA laws of his school, wrapped his arms around Nakota so that he could breathe in the light vanilla scent that was uniquely hers. Her brown hair was twisted up into a messy braid that framed a beautiful face, a face that held a pair of bright green eyes that never failed to set his blood on fire. Even though she'd originally been sent here to assassinate him before he fulfilled his prophecy of doom, and Caleb still had his doubts about trusting her loyalty to them, Nick couldn't help his feelings for her. She was his first love. Honestly, he couldn't imagine ever feeling like this about anyone else, and if he had to die, he'd rather it be by her hand than that of an enemy. His heart would always be hers, and no one else's. He gave her a tight squeeze. And here's the brightest part of any day. Good morning, Cher. With a fierce frown, Nakota brushed the dark hair back from his face. You okay? Brenna smirked as she opened her locker. Girl, he's in a strange mood. I'm wondering if Maddox's been programming games again. Nakota laughed nervously at the reminder of the zombie hunter game Maddox St. James had created that had accidentally turned half their football team into mindless zombies and caused their former